About 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. On the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 13 carries, 121 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams, because if you throttle, touchdown! Fill it up! And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. That one complete down the field to Smith. He's got room at the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. Still moving. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. There's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. And with that last run, he's going to move past the 1,500-yard mark in rushing for the year as he continues his climb up the single-season rushing charts. And he is into the end zone. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Tackle made at the 21-yard. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Brings up 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
But he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Hurts to throw. Complete, it's Dotson. And be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Back to throw again. He'll try to pick it up himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is caught inside the 15. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And bulldozing his way through. But he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Eagles first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Barkley inside handoff. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
They'll look to throw here. Throw right side complete to Dodson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
a gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. And complete to Zach Ertz. Still going. And he'll take it into the end. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is Smith with a grab. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Philadelphia, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for Washington, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.